MBA Research and Curriculum Center and NOCTI have collaborated on this microcredential. This microcredential describes developing a budget to meet organizational needs and consists of 3 targeted skills. This targeted skill explains some budgeting basics. Budgets use data to track and project income and expenses over time. Everyone can use a personal budget. For example, money earned from babysitting or mowing lawns can be budgeted. Put 50% into long-term savings, another amount, say 25%, into savings for a car, and the rest into social activities with friends. Businesses use more complex budgets to demonstrate financial stability. 2 main elements of a budget are revenue or income and expenses or costs. Revenue is money coming into the business. The sources of revenue typically include sales, services, interest, royalties, investments, or licensures. Expenses are costs or money coming out of a business. There are 2 main types of expenses. One type of expense is fixed or stable, something that is not likely to change. Fixed expenses are budget items like rent, insurance, or salary. Variable expenses can fluctuate or change. If sales are high, then the associated costs, such as raw materials, manufacturing, and shipping, also will increase. Budgets are based on data that is either hard or soft. Hard data is factual, derived from accurate sources. Soft data is subjective and stems from sources such as surveys or customer feedback. Companies can have an overall budget, plus departmental budgets that relate to the overall budget. Departmental budgets ensure that each department has sufficient finances to operate. Department managers review these budgets on a regular basis to look for variances or inconsistencies and areas where the budget must be adjusted. This ensures more accurate projections and estimates. Budget formats can vary depending on the purpose. Short-term budgets are used to gauge daily operations. Short-term budgets often span an entire year. Long-term budgets usually cover 3 to 5 years. These are updated based on the changes in the short-term budget. Fixed budgets are master budgets that do not change. Fixed budgets are used as a guideline for comparison against actual performance. Flexible budgets are variable and can be adjusted based on activity. Flexible budgets are compared to the fixed budget, enabling managers to adjust finances during the budget period. Rolling budgets are updated continuously and always cover 1 year since a new month is added to the 12-month time frame at the completion of each month. This process gives updated financial information. Business budgets often align to a fiscal year, which may be a 12-month period different from the calendar year starting in January. For example, the federal government's fiscal year begins October 1. Businesses can use several types of budgeting at once, since each has a different purpose. All budgets are based on data collected as revenue and expenses.